fun, friendship, and fantastic food. That's the vision that friends Sherwood Shakey Johnson and Big Ed Plummer had for their new restaurant. They wanted to create an experience for their customers, one that brought people together and made a memory. What they built redefined the eating out experience in the United States and became the first franchise pizza chain. In 1954, Johnson and Plummer remodeled a grocery store and opened the first Shakey's Pizza Parlor in Sacramento, California. The name, Shakey's, was inspired by the nickname Johnson earned in World War II. He'd suffered from malaria and had nerve damage that caused him to shake. On opening night, the pizza ovens still weren't finished, though, so they just sold beer instead. They sold a lot of beer, actually, enough to get those ovens finished, and soon they were in the full pizza parlor business. Sherwood brought a wealth of experiences to the table himself. He served in the U.S. Navy, attended college, and then went on to law school. Sherwood wasn't just an entrepreneur, though. He was also an entertainer. He was part of a comedy act in college. As a lover of music, he played both the piano and the banjo. His mantra was, "You'll have fun at Shakey's. Also pizza." Dubbed the world's greatest pizza, with their signature hand-spun thin crust, Shakey's also served crispy chicken, mojo potatoes, and had lots of beer on tap. At the time, sit-down dining was a completely separate experience from live music. Sherwood wanted to meld the two together, thus creating a fun environment for families. Dinner here was different. There were Dixieland jazz bands and banjo players. Johnson even played piano or banjo from time to time at the restaurant. He used that playfulness and knack for entertaining to create an atmosphere that became the go-to for social gatherings for more than 6 decades. It was a simple formula: pizza, beer, live music. But that formula worked, and then it multiplied. The second Shakey's opened up in Portland in 1956. Other locations followed across the country. By 1967, over a decade after that first Shakey's opened, there were more than 272 Shakey locations. It became the nation's first franchise pizza chain, paving the way for the likes of others like Pizza Hut. Old menus included lyrics to classic barbershop songs, so patrons could sing along while their food cooked. The kitchen had large windows that faced the dining room so customers could watch the entire process from dough to done. The picnic tables in the dining room made for a sense of community inside and a favorite place for families and sports teams to enjoy hanging out. Both Johnson and Plummer sold their shares in the company in the late 1960s, and the chain began to see a slow decline in the U.S. They were quite popular, though, on the international front. At last count, just before the pandemic, there were over 500 Shakeys worldwide, with the Philippines having about half of those. In the U.S., though, there's just under 60 of them left, most of which are located in the state of California. For the collectors out there, there are a lot of nostalgic Shakey's pizza items to nab. In addition to the hats, mugs, and figurines, in the mid-1970s, the Seattle-based Shakey's produced 3 sets of baseball cards to collect. In 1975, the set only included 18 players that were all mostly from the Pacific Coast. In 1976, the card set exploded to include 160 different cards. While they only released one more set the following year, they sure are fun to look at and remember today. While there aren't as many locations open worldwide today as there were in the past, the Shakeys that are still open still honor their rich history of fun, friendship, and fantastic food. Thanks for watching Memory Mountain. If you enjoyed this video, please click to subscribe to our channel and hit that thumbs up button. Be sure to tap the notification bell so you'll be one of the first to know when we post our next story looking back over the landscape of Americana.